Do you want to know what's insane? My grandfather came to this country with $1 in his pocket. $1. $1. And he made for himself, within his 60 years of life, a beautiful life. Successful. He owned multiple homes, started multiple businesses, put all of his children through college. Now, my mother, my father, successful. They have, a life for themselves. They've owned multiple businesses. They have, vehicles and are able to pay for their life expenses. They put all of us through college. They're still putting my siblings through college. And if and when I want a wedding, they'll be able to fund that for me. At least I think so, right? The crazy thing is, I cannot envision myself ever owning a home, ever being able to afford a car or pay bills. And it's crazy.
When older generations talk about we just don't know how to save money, we just don't know how to be responsible, we just don't know how to work hard. They forget the fact that the US dollar is worth much less than it used to be. They forget the fact that benefits are barely existent within jobs. People don't stay at jobs for 20, 30 years anymore. Why? Because wages suck. The cost of living continue to skyrocket. The cost of rent everywhere is so high that nobody in any state in the United States can afford to live in a one-bedroom apartment or a studio off of minimum wage while working full-time.
I have a full-time job. I work sometimes I'm working 55 hours a week. Sometimes I work more than that. Like, I literally am always working, constantly working. And in my mind, it is just super unconceivable to ever meet the threshold of being super financial and stable in the finances that I have, to one, afford a life that I think is A, sustainable, but also comfortable, and B, do anything outside of the realm of bare necessity. And I told my husband this today, and he was like, you know what? I feel like what our parents achieved yesterday will never be our reality. And it's gonna just take us a lot longer to get there.
Medical expenses are so high that people regularly go bankrupt. The expenses to pay for colleges and universities are through the roof compared to what they used to be. People used to be able to have waitress and waiter jobs and pay for their own schooling and semesters. But now, because college campuses are constantly building new facilities that cost $1 billion, and well, they have to continue to raise tuition. So, everything's more expensive. The job market literally is not structured for modern times. It's not going into the future. And while the rest of the world is literally lapping us and making us look absolutely ridiculous, we're here going backwards.
And I don't know why people constantly want to talk about the work ethic of young people. Because if anything, I feel like young people are just constantly working. But the only difference here is that you're constantly working, and for what? At the end of my pay cycle, I have money, but I don't have any of the other things that older generations were afforded. I don't have the security. I don't have the promise of being able to build a life for myself. Do you guys realize what it means that so many young people don't even have in their mind the concept of being able to be homeowners? And it's not just a thought, right? That's the reality.
The same generations who, and I'm talking about baby boomers and the silent generation and back, the same generations who literally fought tooth and nail so that black children couldn't be in white schools. The same generations who absolutely loathed the messages of Martin Luther King. The same people who believed in eugenics, the same people who didn't want, coloreds drinking out of their water fountains. Those are the people who are supposedly smarter than us. Those are the people who supposedly, they just knew how to work hard. Oh, you mean how y'all just screwed people out of their stuff and took it from them? Those are the people who are saying that we just don't know how to work hard and we just don't know what to do. Despite the fact that we literally just went through 2 recessions and, well, we're still in the middle of one. It's just about to get worse. Everything that I've said, all of that compiled on top of itself, what do you really expect? Oh, wait. Just don't put, any jelly or avocado on your toast. While you're at it, don't even get any coffee. Just drink water. And in about 3 weeks, you'll be able to buy a house.
The cost of living is outpacing wages. People cannot provide for the families that they do have, let alone start families at all. And it's just so sad, because if you talk to somebody that's of a different generation, not, millennials or Gen Z or Gen X, whatever, if you talk to a boomer, they're just going to say that you're not working hard enough. But there's no amount of hard work that can get us out of the predicament that we're in. And it's super scary.
And you especially see this, as we know, from conservatives. And I don't know conservatives, and maybe they own some type of a big company or some type of a big business, and they're good at it. They're good at managing it. They're good at running it. They really do a good job. Like, you can't take that away from them. But their dads or their grandfathers started it. So then they're like, they talk about, oh, I worked so hard, and like, yeah, you did work hard, but you always had security. You always had a safety net. You never really had to gamble with anything. You never really had to worry about, well, what opportunities am I going to have? Who do I need to meet? You already had all of that together. So again, that doesn't take away from the fact that you probably do genuinely work hard. But, oftentimes people who have all of those safety nets will say that everybody else just doesn't know how to be responsible. Just go ahead and get the plank out your eye.